Once, a philosophy professor stood before his class with a large empty jar. When the class began, he said nothing. Instead, he filled the jar with golf balls. He then asked the students, "Is the jar full?" They replied, "Yes." Next, he picked up a box of small pebbles and poured them into the jar. He shook it gently. The pebbles rolled into the spaces between the golf balls. Again, he asked the students, "Is the jar full now?" They laughed and said, "Yes." Then the professor poured a box of sand into the jar. The sand filled up everything else. "Is the jar full now?" he asked. The students responded with a unanimous, "Yes." Finally, the professor took out 2 cups of coffee and poured them into the jar. The students laughed. He smiled and said, "This jar represents your life. The golf balls are the most important things: family, health, faith, and passion. Even if everything else is lost, your life would still be full. The pebbles are the other things that matter: your job, house, and car. The sand is everything else, the small stuff. If you put the sand in first, there's no room for the pebbles or the golf balls." The room went silent. The students understood. Then one curious student asked, "What about the coffee, professor?" He smiled and said, "I'm glad you asked. It just goes to show that no matter how full your life may seem, there's always room for a couple of cups of coffee with a friend." The class laughed, but the message was clear. This story reminds us, focus on the things that truly matter. Don't let the little things in life crowd out what's truly important. Spend time with loved ones. Nurture your passions. Take care of your health. And no matter how busy you get, never forget to enjoy the little moments, like a warm cup of coffee with someone who makes you smile. Because in the end, it's not the sand that fills your heart, it's the golf balls and a little coffee.